today when I came in my office, my associates, they told me, you know what, Scott is coming to our office. I said, whoa! And you know what? And I shouted. There was a program going on in this studio. I think Janjuasa was doing program, and he said, what happened to Arifa? The guy said, she's very happy because Scott is coming in our studio. And then there was another person who came in my studio, and I was very happy for that. I thank Masjid Ibrahim for that. And that is Imam Siraj Wahaj also visited our studio today. It's a big news, isn't that? Yes, it is. But then, I thought today is my luckiest day that Scott is coming in our studio. But then, all of a sudden, Zishan came to me and she said, weather is very bad and Scott is going directly to the office. He got his Skype link. Scott is here with me. Scott Davie, good afternoon, sir. How are you?
Good afternoon.
I was so happy today that you are coming to the office. And then, what is that? My dushman ko kya kehte hain? My enemy, this weather. You couldn't come to the office. Is that right?
Sorry about that.
I was looking about the success story. I was looking about your success story. 30 years in the real estate, and you are president at the Davie Real Estate, which is named after your last name, and you are founder of Davie Real Estate, has worked over 30 years experience in the real estate business, and you had a chance to work at the top developers in GTA. Would you mind to tell some of the developers you worked with?
Sure. Fernbrook, Castle Point, Pemberton Group, Camrose Fell Corp. I could go on and on, but I won't.
You worked with Monarch as well. See, I'm a magician. I know that. You worked with Monarch as well. You also worked with Fernbrook, and these are just few of them. Anyways, Scott, I thank you. You sold all kind of homes. Now, 30 years ago, where was the real estate and where it is nowadays?
Well, it was certainly a different world then, for sure. Condominiums were bought by end users. Very few investors bought them. And houses, of course, were mostly bought by end users as well, new houses. So certainly now we're in a market where many people are buying for investment. And affordability has certainly dramatically changed.
Yes, affordable. I was looking at some of the houses, and I went to one of the house in Brampton that was on Jayfield. The guy said, I bought it. It is a detached home, 5-level detached home on Jayfield. And he said, I bought it for 53,000, I believe in 73 or 74. And now that house worth around 1.4, 1.5. Now,
Amazing.
During all this period, you have tremendous years experience. All these years, you must have come across, it's a bubble, it's going to burst. But the prices are going up and up and up. Is that right?
Mm-hmm. It is. It's true. And they're being driven by immigration. Immigration is fantastic for Canada. Certainly, Canada was built on immigration. As long as we continue bringing in big numbers of new Canadians, the market should continue to go up and dramatically, because we can't build enough homes and new condominiums for all the new people that are coming and for the existing people who want them. So when you have not enough supply and too much demand, you're going to have upward pressure on prices. The big wild card right now, obviously, for some years now, the market's also been fueled by low interest rates. So the big wild card is interest rates. As long as interest rates don't go up more than, say, 2 points, we should continue to see a very hot market. So the only danger is if interest rates were to go up high.
Very good. Thank you very much. I got this press release, which I would like to share at this point of time, that the housing need will always go up and up, even in this pandemic season. December 23rd, I got this from Immigration and Services. December 23rd, Ottawa, with the significant exception of Indigenous people, all Canadian originally came from somewhere else. The story of the immigration fills many chapters in the history of Canada, including the most recent one. even in 2021, due to the pandemic, many things were the processes were lingering processes, and everything was taking long. But it broke all the records for the immigration. Around 401,000 new permanent residents in 2021 as part of the 2021-23 immigration level plans. So this means IRCC, that they inform me, the historic achievement is particularly significant in the face of pandemic. Many challenges, of course, the challenges were people cannot go, everything was online, but still 401,000 people got the permanent residence in 2021, and they said it is amazing. As we continue to struggle with the pandemic, we made the most talented already within the borders. The majority of these new permanent residents, अच्छा ये उन्होंने कहा है कि even in this year 2022 the number will even go more, although because of the pandemic people cannot see each other in person, but they are going to hire or have more services so that more people can apply to come to Canada and more people can come and settle in Canada. They need more and more people to let economy grow. So Scott Davie is with me now. As I said, now in 2021 around 401,000 people came in Toronto, in Canada. Now you recently worked with the project at this Highway 10 and Burnham. How many buildings were there? And they're sold, almost 95% sold each.
So the first two towers the first tower is sold out. The second tower is 99% sold out, and the third tower we have about 70 units left to sell.
70 units
out of 614 units.
Well, not much, not even I think so 12%.
Yeah, about 12%. Yeah,
12%. Now, there's a good news. And I did interview Ryerson University, and Ryerson University, they had some town hall meetings as well. They had some online meetings as well with the people in Brampton. And Ryerson is working hard, and they're going to propose everything. $1 million was given by the Ontario, and $1 million was, I believe, so matched by the interviews sitting on our website. So this medical college, they are planning to bring the medical college in Brampton. No other city has medical college, Majid.
No,
Am I right?
Not yet. Hi, Scott. This is Abdul. How are you?
Hi, Abdul. I'm great. How are you?
So what's the effect going to be for once the medical college comes here?
No, but there are three good news, not one. Medical college, Highway 413, and there is a big mall. And now you are also coming in Brampton. With what?
Well, the Brampton Innovation District is also coming, and I think that's definitely worth mentioning.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So the Brampton High-Tech Innovation District will support startups, entrepreneurs, and tech companies, and it'll be the home of Ryerson, Algoma University, and Sheridan College.
Yeah.
And it'll bring a lot of students and a lot of jobs to downtown Brampton. So that's an important thing coming, other than what I have to announce.
Okay, what do you have to announce?
So right at the foot of the Brampton Innovation District will be Bristol Condominiums, brought by Solmar Developments. It'll be the two tallest new condominiums in Brampton, and they'll be right at the foot of the Innovation District, and also right next to the downtown Brampton GO train station. So these will be the best located new condominiums in Brampton, and that'll be coming in February, March of the new year.
February, March of the new year. And let me tell you one thing, it's a great location. Very close by is Brampton Transit train station, and this is, I believe, so Queens and Central Parkway. Queen and Main, Highway 10, Queen and Main. Oh my God, वो नहीं जहाँ पे गिगलिंग टोमेटोज हुआ करते होते थे और जहाँ पे एक ज़माने में एशियन फूड भी हुआ करता था. हमारे ब्रैम्पटन का one of the finest school is also here. and then it's a very nice place, very nice place. This is known as Bristol Place. Is that right?
That's correct.
Okay, so what is in the bag? Santa is sitting here. Santa Claus is sitting here.
There will be 1 bedroom, 1 plus den, and 2 bedrooms, starting at 432 square feet. The builder has decided to keep the unit suite size mix fairly small units in order to keep price point down, in order to address the affordability today.
Okay. I know the prices are not announced yet, and I thank you very much that in all your busy schedule, it was a Christmas and the New Year is on the way. Some days are off, so much work, but still you came up on air. 770 is an ethnic channel, and we all love you. There must be something good for my listeners, Scott.
Well, we haven't announced the
Santa
incentives
sitting
yet.
here, so Santa won't disappoint us.
Right. We haven't announced the incentives yet. That's going to be coming soon. So stay tuned for that. Maybe I can come back and be there in person.
Love you.
And
You are the
we can announce
best.
that soon.
We love you. You are the best. Definitely, we are looking forward. And of course, if you want to meet Scott, Scott is always there at, or his staff is there at Burnham Thorpe and Highway 10. Burnham Thorpe and Highway 10. This is.
We actually moved our office.
Oh my
We've
God.
started construction. That was a beautiful sales office, but we had to knock it down because now we've started construction on the 3rd tower. So all 3 towers are under construction now. And the sales office has been moved to 9291 Jane Street. We will be selling Bristol digitally, and but there will be a sales office for people who need to come in and drop off checks or who want to meet in person. So
you will have a chance to meet people in person once they come to drop off the checks. Now, how would everything is digital, and I think so nowadays, of course, how people would contact you?
So I guess info@solmar.ca would be the best way to contact us.
Not a problem, Scott. You're so kind, so kind. Thank you very much. And Scott, one thing, you have 30 plus years of experience. Now, when I, who's a student in front of you, doing it for last 10 years, you have 20 plus more years experience than me. My God. Now, when I compare internationally, I think Toronto is still cheaper than America and
Lots of major
Japan,
cities.
lots of major cities. Is that right?
Correct. When you look at first-tier cities around the world, whether it's New York City, London, Hong Kong, Toronto is very, very inexpensive. So obviously the ceiling in Toronto, can be raised quite a bit higher as it comes to prices. So the future is going to be real estate. People who want to keep up with inflation, that's going to be by far the best way to keep up with inflation and to really secure a retirement and a future for your children to invest in real estate.
You're so kind, so kind. And this new project coming in Brampton, that is Queens and Highway 10, Main Street, Highway 10. Shoppers Drug Mart है, आपको एक साइड पे नज़र आता है जहाँ पे गिगलिंग टमेटोज हुआ करता होता था. It's a great place. It's a great place. और just minutes की ड्राइव है to GO station. और आप imagine कीजिएगा कि Toronto is, I believe, so 15, and I was looking, I sold some at 55C, with 55 Charles, and the price was, it's gone $1,500 per square feet in Toronto.
Yes, if you look at some of the top locations in Toronto, you're looking at $2,000 a square foot.
Exactly. There was a
start now in downtown Toronto, you're looking at $1,500 a square foot.
Very right. There was a
Brampton and Mississauga are great opportunities for people to get in much less than what a good location Toronto is going for.
Thank you very much. Because there was a what was that? A King something on the King Street. Do you remember that was $2,200
Exactly.
per square feet?
Yeah.
That was
In Toronto.
King Toronto.
King
Yes,
yeah.
King Toronto was $2,200 per square feet. King Toronto, and this is not, I'm talking this year, I'm talking 2 years ago.
Yes,
King
B location.
It's a beautiful
Or a double A location rather than
double A
triple
location, and the building is state of the art building, and that was $2,000 to $2,200 per square feet. It was on King Street. Anyways, so now it's good. One last thing, when I compare, and I definitely having a person like yourself, a well experienced person. There was a time that Brampton was around 150 to 200,000 less than Mississauga, but in last 1 year I have seen Brampton has almost come equal to Mississauga. Is that right?
That's correct. You're going to see a lot more development in Brampton now that we have a different mayor, and I think it's going to be much more open to development, supporting, a home for many more new Canadians. But what we're seeing driving the prices is the cost of labor and the cost of materials and the cost of land. So builders have to sell for a certain price now in order to make a modest profit, or the banks won't give them financing. So you're not going to see $1,000 a square foot or less anymore because of building costs, labor costs, and land costs.
You're right. And I thank you very much. You praised our mayor. We love our mayor, Patrick Brown. He was with me, I believe, on Thursday or Friday? Thursday. And one of the finest mayor. Brampton was always deprived. This mayor has done his level best to make things happen and move. And Amazon is here. And now this Brampton Innovation District, now Medical College is coming, Highway 413, and this big mall is coming. And, balle balle jaba. Panje kyo sir kadai. Scott,
well, as someone who grew up in the D section and the M section at Bramalea,
did you?
I can tell you.
Oh, I was a Bramptonian.
Brampton caught up and surpassed Mississauga. So let's hope our new mayor can do that.
So you lived in D section and?
The M section, yeah.
Oh my God! When I arrived in Canada, I was on a Madison.
Ah.
Then I moved to Birchbank, which was Dixie and Birchbank, and now I am in J section. No, I am in P section, Pine Way Boulevard. So you moved to Mississauga?
No, I moved, when I was a kid, we moved from the D section to York Mills and Bayview, and then we moved back to the M section.
Now you are
and then back to Toronto again.
Oh, yeah, Bayview, you are a big guy, man. You are a big guy. I love you, Scott. Thank you for giving us time. This is a wonderful opportunity coming soon, and that is, as Scott said, is February and March. It's known as Bristol Place. Thank you, Scott.
A pleasure. I look forward to
love
seeing
you, and I look forward to seeing you here in my studio.
Thank you very much.
Take care. Bye-bye.